anybody can do anything they set their mind to. If you like really want to do it, it depends on how bad you want it. And I wanted to do it, and I felt like, you know, at this stage in my life, I don't feel like there's too much that I can't do. I don't mean to sound cocky, but if I like really want to do it, I don't give up. I was reserved, and I was shy, and I was scared to like had it in me, but you know, wasn't quite sure how to bring it out yet in a I don't know, in a positive way, I guess, and show people. Like, I really felt like I wanted people to hear me so bad, and I wanted to do my shit, but it was like, you know, them jitters and them scared, not scared. You know, that whole struggle and everything, especially early on for me, you know, which I love being on stage and stuff like that. Once I got a mic, I was cool, but it was that prompted me to do it and get up there and not be scared to grab that and just rock. The no getting away from fact that I am white, you know, and this is predominantly black music, you know, and people telling me you don't belong, like you're not going to succeed because you're this color, then you want to show those people that, you know, that you can and you will. It's always been about bragging and boasting, and I'm better than you with this and I'm better than you with that. And I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, you know, he may have more chicks, like he may have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me. You know what I mean? He can't write what I'm writing right now. And it started to feel like, you know, maybe Marshall's getting a little respect. A character that I've created on this record, and I don't think it's no different than, at least I don't feel like it's any different than a character in a movie, you know, like, or South Park, what they do in South Park, Family Guy. Like, I don't feel like it's not much different than that. At the end of the day, I'm an artist, and this is my art. You know what I mean? Like, as fucked up as it may seem, or people may think it is, or as ridiculous as these thoughts may be, I think that, you know, I'm an artist, and it's kind of like almost just making a painting. And if the painting is fucked up, it's fucked up. But this is how I was feeling. I would change schools 2-3 times a year, and that was probably the roughest part. There was a lot of instances: beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved in the lockers, you know, just for, you know, for the most part, man, you know, just being the new kid. I just got evicted from my house. Had to break in through the back of the house. The dude that we was paying rent to, he wasn't paying the rent with it. So one day this is literally the day before I go to the Rap Olympics and thank God for Wendy Day, man, because she paid for my plane ticket. But that day, we're like, I come home from work, me and my boy, and we're like, what the fuck, all our shit is on the lawn. So I had to break into the house through the back window, which was my old window. Broke in, slept on the floor, got up the next day, went to the Rap Olympics, and by the first prize was $500, and I needed that $500, man, and I lost. And I was like, I was fucking devastated. And then this kid, Dean Geislinger, walks up to me, and he's like, yo, man, you got one of those CDs? And I was like, yeah. And I kind of just tossed it to him, right? And didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know that Dean worked with Jimmy Iovine. So he gave it to Jimmy. Jimmy gave it to Dre. And I'm back in Detroit now. Fuck. And I get the call, and I'm like, oh, shit. You know, this is about to happen. A week home, I started taking Vicodin again. It's still trying to, like, I think at that point in time, I still felt like I was kind of like, I can juggle this. I can do this. I can take it, you know, today, and maybe tomorrow I won't. When I was doing the 8 Mile movie. And that's when I kind of first got introduced to Ambien. And the schedule that we were on, we were working like 16-hour days. Mm-hmm. And we had this little like 6-hour window to go home and go to sleep. And it was an hour drive from the set and an hour drive back. So what's that mean? I have 4 hours to get some sleep. So I got introduced to Ambien on the set of 8 Mile, and I got into the habit of taking it every single night. By the time the movie was wrapped, went on tour. Now I need it every night after a show. You know what I mean? And then it got to where I became dependent on the sleep medications. And then there was like it's a real blurry line, like if I actually had a problem with alcohol or I didn't. And I think that if I never had drugs if I never had pills to fall back on, I would have had a full-blown
I'd have been a full blown when I ended up in rehab. I had to while I was in there, I really had to reassess, go back and just evaluate and just reassess things and slow down.